Hello again, future.Hope, and welcome to another video. And this one is actually going to be part 3, my last part of my 5th anniversary mini-series regarding the history of my YouTube channel. For those who don't know, obviously I started the series on Monday. So part 1 was on Monday, part 2 was yesterday, and this is part 3, the final part of this 3-part mini-series. And I hope that you do enjoy this part, and I do welcome you if you ever do rewatch it. I probably might rewatch it again because it's actually pretty good. So anyway, part 3 will be everything from like 2016 to now and even the future. Now, 2016 for my YouTube channel was a really good year, because like I said, there was so much that I was actually making, and it just made it a lot more enticing, a lot more interesting of the content I was making, I just continued to make more and more content, one thing I did like was getting involved with the audience or the subscribers of my channel, because a lot more people started to comment and reply, which is a nice thing. So that's me, they'd ask me a question or something, or they'd say, "I liked your video, Dominic, I enjoyed it a lot," and I'd reply to them, would say, "Oh, thank you very much for watching, I'm glad that you enjoyed the video." And that's what I liked, I really did. It just made it a lot more, I think, enjoyable on that part, as well as also me giving shout outs to people as well, which made it a lot more, getting to know the audience, on that part, and as well as, for the audience to getting to know me. And one thing I did like doing was making an AMA, which is basically an Ask Me Anything. Getting to know me, Dominic Trophy, that's what I did. And I got a lot of, comments for that, which was crazy, you know what I mean? I think that was one thing that made it, happy for me to, read people's comments and say, this person said this and, this other person said that. And I also gave them a shout out as well, which is a nice thing. And I think also one thing that was nice for me to receive shout outs from other YouTubers, because other YouTubers I watch, they'd say, well, I said, one person I want to talk about is Dominic Trophy. Like I said, I recently watched his videos and they're absolutely amazing. So if you want to check them out, you can do that. And I gratefully appreciate that, you know what I mean? Because it not only interests me with that, and makes me a lot happy and a lot more smiley, but it also might interest a lot of people. Think, oh well, this Dominic Trophy sounds really good, I'll check him out, and they end up watching it, enjoying it, and that's a good thing about that. It's like publication, you know what I mean? That's the way it goes. And I just liked doing that. I also was doing obviously more little mini-series and also more videos regarding other topics, because most of the stuff I do, it's Doctor Who and video games, you know what I mean? So that's the thing that makes it a lot more interesting. And I also like to take people's feedback as well, where there might be people, saying, I like your comments, I like your content you make, Dominic, but have you ever thought about doing other sort of stuff? So I, talk to these people, and they even give me ideas. A lot of them give me ideas, and I like to take them. I know there's some ideas that I've not actually done videos about, but, they are still on the drawing board at the meantime. It's just that when I'm doing other ideas or making videos, I think, I want to do this, and I thought, well, I'm supposed to be doing that. So, I might take that idea and do mine, another time, or I might do one idea and I think, okay, well, this idea that this person has given me, I've got an idea for a future video, and I'll keep it for that. So that's what I like to do. Just, I know it's kind of a bit of a long wait, especially when someone has given me an idea. They don't want it to be delayed, and I understand that. But like, as I said before, people make the content, that's just the way it goes. You know what I mean? For those that make the content, that's what they make. So overall, 2016 was a great year. And I think 2017, so far, has definitely improved in that. you know, especially not, obviously, with, you know, making new content, and also talking about other people as well. I think that's what I like about as well. It's just, you know, nice. For me to give shout-outs to people, it's a good thing. And also, one thing I've done this year so far, and I've never done it before, is teasers of special made videos I want to do. Now, obviously I did one for this series last week of, you know, like 5 days to go, 4 days to go, 3 days to go, all that sort of stuff. And I was doing it, obviously, to make it a lot more interesting. I know there might be people out there thinks, Dominic, you know, we know your series is coming up, you know what I mean? But it makes it a lot more enticing, a lot more interesting, thinking, oh, this sounds really, really good. And even when I was doing those teasers, I got myself excited. I was like, I can't wait for next week to make this, and that's just what happened. I also did it for other videos as well, you know what I mean, to entice people. And I think one of the biggest, I think, things that I've loved doing on this channel for this year so far is the Alex Francis sketches, which is a character I have thought about doing for a while. And originally I didn't do that because I know that doing those sort of characters can make people think they're actually, you know, making a parody of that person, whereas they're not. You know, then I'm not doing that. I'm not making fun of these people. I'm doing it to, you know, as an interesting character, because the character of Alex Francis, you know, is a 30-year-old, you know, nerd geek who really complains about anything that he talks about. So, for example, when I played the character of him moaning and ranting about there being a female doctor, several videos about ranting about me, you know, myself, Dominic Trofer, which I find interesting, you know what I mean? And, you know, even talking about his sister in a negative way and stuff, it makes it a lot more interesting. And one thing I've loved with those videos, even though I've spoken about them before, is that so many people have loved those videos. You know, I get so many people saying, do you know what, they're an absolute laugh, you know what I mean? That is one of the best things I love about your channel. And, you know, props to you for saying that, you know what I mean? I love that. It makes it a lot more enticing. And I love that. And I've even had friends that say, do you know what, I almost fell out of my chair watching that. It was an absolute great laugh, you know what I mean? And I've even watched other videos as well, and I love them, I really, really do. I think the one I've watched the most is the one where he moans about a female doctor. And I can always go back to that, and it makes me laugh. Even if I've had a bad day, or if I'm not in a good mood, I can watch that video, and it can make me laugh so much. You know what I mean? I just love that. You know what I mean? Really, really do. It's a great, great laugh, and I do look forward to making more of those videos. So yeah, I think obviously just continuing on and making more videos. And that's actually at end of the present. Now, for the future, what do I hope to see on this channel? Now, obviously, I've just recently reached 5 years, which is crazy. But I think one thing I can say is just obviously keep making more content, making more to entice people. Obviously to reply to more comments, and obviously to hear nice feedback and positive feedback from people, you know what I mean? I can even take negative feedback if you want to give it to me, but you know what I mean? I just want to continue what I do and stuff. What do I hope for the rest of this year? I don't know yet. I think obviously, as I just said, make more stuff. Continue with more Alex Francis videos, which I want to do. I think one thing I want to do, and I've not done this in a while, is video game related stuff, but review games. Because there are so many games I want to review, and there were some I wanted to do back in 2015, but I actually never ever got around to doing them. Like I want to do review of Super Mario Maker, both versions for 3DS and Wii U. I want to do a review on Mighty Number 9, which I know a lot of people hate that game, but I like it. And even doing, other video game pickup videos, which I quite liked and stuff. I've not done one of those in a while. More mini-series I want to do, more Doctor-related stuff, because there are some ideas I've been planning for a while, which I never ever got round to. But when I do plan these videos, something else comes up, you know what I mean? So, that's, the way, things go. So I think overall, I'm just hoping for more stuff. And I think also I want to. I know this is another idea I've thought about for several months. Is also talk about other YouTubers that I enjoy watching, and I don't mean just people who watch my stuff and that sort. No, so what I mean is, like, for example, if I'm not it's not just I'm not doing. What I mean is those videos I'm planning to do is they're not just about the YouTube. They're not just about subscribers who I subscribe to my channel. It won't be just about them, but it might be about other YouTubers. Like, for example, like Classic Game Room. I think I want to do one about him because I like his stuff. You know what I mean? Even though I mentioned him several times, but that's one thing I do want to try and do. I think even one video I want to do is a YouTuber called 13 YouTubes, and I've mentioned him so many times. He's a YouTuber I want to talk about, and I've got a lot of great things to talk about with him. And I think just really continuing on. And I think one last idea I can say is doing a sort of like reaction reviews. And before anyone says, I know a lot of people don't like them, but in this idea of a reaction review mini-series is going to be a little bit different. The reactions I'll be doing are actually my videos. So actually what it'll be me watching my old videos and really watching them after so long, and seeing my thoughts about them after like 2, 3, 4 years, whatever. So I will definitely be looking forward to doing that whenever. And just continuing on and plodding along as well, you know what I mean? I think that's just what I'm looking forward to, and obviously reaching the next year as well, 2018. So I think that's what I just want to continue on, and hopefully one day I will reach my 6th anniversary mini-series. I know I'm a year away, but you know what I mean? It's just interesting to plan future things. So I just want to say thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, part 3 of this series, and I hope that you enjoyed the full 3-part mini-series of my history of my YouTube channel. So I just want to say thank you very much for watching, and being honest, I just want to say thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope that you enjoyed this video as well as the other 2 parts. So I just want to say thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all later. My next video will be on Saturday, this Saturday coming. So I just want to say thank you all, for watching, and see you all later. Bye.